Good morning, everyone. My name is Zihao, and I'm from Ah Koong Food Industry. Or as Charles mentioned previously, many of you will know us best by our brand, Ah Koong Fishball, or for the halal friends or the halal community, would be AK Noodle House. Today, I would just like to give a little bit more of a background on our company, as well as what are the products that we offer and where we are right now in the market. Our history actually dates back to more than 45 years ago in 1975, where we actually started making handmade fish balls in Johor Bahru market. And it was really in 1987 that our founder, Mr. Ah Koong, actually started our first restaurant brand, Restaurant Ah Koong, in Johor Bahru in Malaysia. Really that was when we started this whole business of fishball making as well as fishball noodles. So from day one itself, our founder actually hold on to one of our principles very dearly, which is to serve premium quality fishball and fishball noodles. So that was how we started the story of Restaurant Ah Koong. And very quickly, we were able to get the attention of media as well as the local consumers. And so from there, we were able to expand from JB to the KL region. Very quickly, within a couple of years, we actually opened up our second and third outlet in KL itself. So with that, we were able to set up our own production facility because of the increase in demand for our products. So just a brief timeline of our company. So first brand founded in 1987, and 1995 we expanded into the KL market with our second and third outlet. And then within the same year, we also set up our own manufacturing plant. So from then on, we actually started our second restaurant brand, which is AK Noodle House. So this is effectively the halal version of Restaurant Ah Koong, because we saw that there was an opportunity in the growing halal market, whereby we can position ourselves as a premium fishball and yong tau foo noodle stores for the halal community. So from then on, Ah Koong restaurant actually has 4 outlets, 1 in JB, 3 in KL, and of course AK Noodle House as well. We have 1 in JB and the other 2 in KL. So AK Noodle House focuses more on the mall side, where we open our outlets in popular and crowded malls, and of course to serve the halal community as well. So Ah Koong Restaurant and AK Noodle House is our 2 restaurant brands where started off our business, and we have also received multiple awards and recognition throughout the years. So the first business opportunity that we'd like to share here is we have these 2 great restaurant brands that is available for any interested parties out there. But today I will not be going to the details of how much is the franchise, how much the details of setting up this franchise. So we'll leave that in the breakout room or in private liaising when any potential business partners out there. So moving forward, what I would like to go on further is to introduce the third brand that we actually came up with. And this started off only about 2 years back in 2019. Until COVID-19, it actually helped us to accelerate the venture of this brand and this market. So AK Fishball really is retail and the FMCG sector, or we call the fast-moving consumer goods. So by making use of the existing production line that we already have and the products that we have, we actually tweak and transform a little bit of our product offering and product presentation such that we can step into the FMCG market and to list our products into major supermarkets across Malaysia. So AK Fishball was set up with the mission to basically preserve traditional recipe using modern standards and modern technology under strict hygiene standards. And our vision, of course, to be the leading premium fishball manufacturer in Asia Pacific. So from day one until today, we position ourselves as a more premium fishball and fishball noodle manufacturer in the region. So that's where we want to continue to be. So of course, with the venture into this new market that we want to tap into, the retail sector, the FMCG sector, we focus a lot now on our manufacturing plant. So of course, our manufacturing plant has been halal certified in 2013. So 2018, Mesti certification, which is certification awarded by Ministry of Health, Malaysia. And we are already looking into expanding our manufacturing plant such that we can meet the increasing demands that we have seen over the past year for the products that we are currently serving right now. So just to go into a little bit more details about what are some of the products that we are actually stocking up or listing into the supermarkets and into the retail sector. So I won't have time to go through all the products, but I'll go through just one of our signature product, which is the signature fish ball. And this is where it got us started 45 years ago. So before I go into our own products, I would just like to share a little bit of knowledge in fish ball making. So what is actually the main ingredients that is being used in production of fish ball? So many of consumers will think that fish balls are definitely made of fish meat, but just how much of fish meat, actual fish meat, is there in fish ball itself? So when I talk about commercially made fish ball or the mass market fish ball, the most common ingredient used is actually surimi. So surimi is a kind of fish paste, ready-made frozen fish paste that is made using different species of fish meat, starch, flour, and seasoning, so as to imitate the taste and texture of the original product. So this is used by many fish ball manufacturers out there. But at AK Fish Ball, we do not use any surimi in our fish ball production at all. So at AK Fish Ball, we use the first type of fish that we use is the yellowtail fish. So fresh yellowtail fish, or what some of you might know as the tofu yu or fan su yu. So we use yellowtail fish because of its firmer meat. It helps to increase the springiness of fish balls, which is a very important aspect of fish ball making. And the other type of fish, which I think most people will be familiar with, is the wolf herring fish or the sea tao yu. So this is actually the price asset in terms of fish ball making, because they are one of the most expensive fish to be used in fish ball making. And we only use premium graded wolf herring fish that is freshly caught from Pontian, Johor, which is also one of the most expensive wolf herring fish you can get in Malaysia. So in comparison, AK Fish Ball with other brands, very clearly we can see that, and we are proud to say that we use 100% fish meat. And when we say fish meat, we mean the actual fish meat itself and not the surimi fish paste, which I mentioned earlier. So 0% surimi, 0% starch. Compared with many other commercial brands out there, you can see that only 10 to 20% of the main ingredient is fish meat, and 60 to 70% is made up of the surimi fish paste, and then another 10 to 30% is starch. So we did a very simple testing. We sent our products to the lab to do a nutrition test, and we can see that very clearly the protein content in our fish ball is actually about 50% higher than the average brand that you see out in the market. So again, that was where we want to position ourselves, using premium ingredients. And the second aspect that we want to bring out to our customer is freshness. So how many products in the supermarket, in the frozen shelf that you see can actually be named as fresh? So we wanted to do that. So from sea to table, our products are brought to customers just in a matter of days. So day one, freshly caught wolf herring fish from the Pontian Johor, and then sent and then to our production facility, ready for use the next day for our production. And then within the second day or the third day, our products are already served onto our restaurant outlets or onto stock onto the supermarket shelves. So this is the type of product that we want to bring out to our customers, and we want to position ourselves as healthy, fresh, and no preservatives added. So in summary, the unique selling point of AK Fish Ball is that we use 100% fish, no added starch, no added preservatives, and we use fresh wolf herring fish from Pontian, and of course a much higher protein content than the other fish ball products that you see out in the market. So I'll just run through very quickly some of the product images that we have right now in the market, because I won't have the time to go through each and single one of them. But these are actually vacuum packed products and ready to eat, convenient, and also we use high temperature sterilization to kill off any bacteria inside. So this will help our products to stay fresh and can be able to keep up to 14 days only in the chiller, not frozen. So these are some of the signature products that some of you might have eaten at our outlets, our restaurant outlets. So now we bring them to the supermarket so that consumers can buy them easily and bring it home for their own cooking. The other products that I would like to highlight very quickly is our instant Laksa bihun. So actually, this is one of the very first product that our company actually came out with. So it's quite an innovative product that we thought of, and this came off the back of our restaurant, one of our best-selling dish in our restaurant, which is our curry laksa. So we thought, why not make it into instant packaging, put it on the shelves, and then a customer can actually buy from the convenience store near their home and then cook it anytime at their home. So again, we position ourselves as fresh and premium. So what's the difference of our instant laksa compared to other instant noodles out there? Our laksa paste is made with fresh chili and authentic spices. So brewed for hours and then packed into this instant packaging, instead of artificial seasoning that you see in most other instant noodles out there. So this gives our curry laksa a very rich and creamy curry flavor. It's as if customer is having a freshly cooked bowl of curry laksa in our outlets. So this is what we want to portray to our consumers as well. So just a quick overview of where we are right now in terms of the retail scene. So we actually started only after COVID last year. So very quickly, within 2 months, we were able to launch our product, and our very first partner was with Jaya Grocer. So currently we are in over 20 stores across Malaysia in Jaya Grocer, and of course we have managed to work with other grocers, especially the Pomi markets or some of the organic chain store in KL, Klang Valley, as well as the JB region. And of course, with COVID and MCO, we know that online presence is becoming increasingly important, especially during MCO. Everyone is buying everything off the internet. So that's where we wanted to quickly venture into as well. And so, of course, the easiest thing that we did was to set up our own website. Then we started taking orders, and then we make deliveries to almost anywhere now across the whole of West Malaysia. So that was our first online venture. And after that, we also partner with many online grocers, online stores, and one of the more prominent one is Grab. So Grab Supermarket, they actually looked for us when they started off their first Grab Supermarket in Malaysia, so earlier this year. And we are very grateful that we were able to list our products, one of the pioneer products to be listed on Grab Supermarket. So apart from that, we also ventured into the Singapore market using our retail products. And we hop on to this very hot craze in Singapore right now, which is the group buy model of selling our products. So this group buy model has been in Singapore for quite some time, but it really came off during COVID itself. And this gave us an opportunity also to quickly bring in our products and then share with the Singapore community. So this is currently where we are right now in the retail sector. So this is the second business opportunity that we'd like to share with any interested parties out there. If today you're not just a F&B operator, if you're interested, or if you are a food wholesaler, a reseller, or a distributor, or if you have a great retail store or a great online platform, we'd like to introduce AK Fishball because we have a great product here for you. So this is all I have today. So I'll pass the time back to Charles and Wani. Thank you, everyone.